What's the day? The 5th? We good. Good evening, Golden Eagle football fans. We are live from Talladega. We have an onside kick to start the game. As soon as we can get going, the Talladega Tigers will kick it off onside, but it is recovered by the Golden Eagles. That's going to be number 14, Jamarion Glover, with the good hands there and the good awareness to catch that onside kick.
Yeah, we're getting straight to it this evening, Chris. Talladega going with the onside kick before we can even get going here. But nevertheless, the Golden Eagles show some good hands on the hands team, and they'll start the drive from just outside of midfield. It's going to be number 6, Jeremiah Kitt, in the backfield.
And Kitt looking to get it going early here. Golden Eagles coming off of the bye week after the week 1 loss at home to Eufaula. Here's Kitt on first down. And first play of the game, he's going to pass it to Marquez Daniel for no gain. Short pass there. Golden Eagles getting the ball into the hands of their big playmaker early, but he'll have nowhere to run on that first down, Al.
Yeah, not a bad play design right there, Chris. They did a few shifts there to try to get the defense to show their hand, but they make a pretty good tackle and hold Marquez Daniel to a minimal gain. It's going to be second down and about 9 for Kitt in this Golden Eagle offense, and they're going to continue to operate without a huddle. And he's joined in the backfield, looks like there, by number 0, Dylan Purder. Purder's going to shift to the other side now, and he's going to get the handoff. He's got room around the right side, but he's gobbled up by 2 Talladega defenders, number 5 and number 10. That's going to be Moten and Young on the tackle, so they're going to hold him to about 1 yard on that last play. And it's going to be an early 3rd and 8 for BTW.
Purder looking to get it going here on the ground today. Didn't have the biggest running game, first game of the season, but he did break a couple, and that stable of backs for the Golden Eagles looking to have a big day today.
Yeah, I'd like to see the Golden Eagles get that run game going and try to wear this Talladega Tiger defense down. Seem to have a pretty young team, not that many players on the sideline, and we're going to get a penalty flag against the Golden Eagles. That's going to drive them back about 5 yards. So now we're going to repeat second down. It's second and long here for Kitt and the Golden Eagle offense. Purder going to leave the backfield into the slot. Empty backfield for Kitt. He's back, wants to pass, got Ray Minor over the middle. He catches the ball, but he is hit hard by a few Talladega defenders. That's number 5, Moten again. And he is letting the home crowd know he is bringing his pads with him today, Chris.
Yeah, Minor took a shot right there, held on to the ball. Good hands for the senior receiver, Ray Minor, but that will bring up another 3rd and long here for the Golden Eagles.
So it looks like we're back where we started before that last penalty flag. It's going to be 3rd and a long 8 here for the Golden Eagles, who are going to continue to operate out of the empty formation. Kitt gets the snap. He's looking deep down the right side. He's got Daniel, and it's high, and it has to be way high. It's out of the reach of the 6'6" receiver, and that's going to bring up an early 4th down for the Golden Eagles.
Yeah, not an easy guy to overthrow high, but even Marquez Daniel couldn't get upstairs for that one. It looks like it's going to bring on Bedgood.
Looks like we're going to have.
We're going to wait and see.
We got Woods back at the punter. Could be some.
Yeah, we got Woods back here, so we'll see.
Down to the 5-yard line, so a line drive punt with a Booker T bounce is going to put the Tigers inside of their own 5-yard line for their first drive of the game. But we once again have a penalty flag on the field, Chris.
Yeah, we'll see what that call was. Great placement on the line drive punt from Woods. Not used to seeing him back there doing the punting duties for the Golden Eagles, but hey, he does it effective. Wasn't the most pretty kick, but it gets the job done.
And so we're going to have another penalty flag on the field. It's going to back the Golden Eagles up, and we're going to re-kick it here. And let's see if Woods can get another good one off. The snap actually rolled back that last time, so this one makes it back there. Woods gets a kick. This one is higher, and it is going to be not as effective. It is bounces forward this time, so that last penalty is going to cost the Golden Eagles almost 30 yards there, Chris.
Yep, that one had a little more hang time on it, and not exactly sure why the decision was made to switch Bedgood out there for Woods, but nevertheless, we've got first down for Talladega here.
Yeah, we got right into the action, so I'll go ahead and take the time to say this is Al Lee along with Chris Lee. We are live from Talladega High School. Score 0-0 still early here in the first quarter. Talladega takes the field for the first time on offense, and they'll be working out of the empty formation, a little bunch here, and they're going to shift. Quarterback goes under center. That's going to be Stevenson. He's got two backs in the backfield. Stevenson's going to – looks like he fumbled the snap right there, and Booker T's defense is pointing towards their way, and we've got a turnover right here on the first play.
Hey, that's what we like to see right there. Let's start the game off right for the defense. Can't get much better than that. And just like that, Golden Eagles go back on offense.
Yeah, Talladega shifted from the empty formation to under center. And there was a bad exchange between the quarterback and the center. And that is not how you want to start the game if you're the Tigers. But this opportunistic Golden Eagle defense gets it right back for the offense. So they'll come back onto the field in Talladega territory at the 37-yard line. Kitt in the shotgun. Got Purder back there with him. Three receivers to the near side. Snap goes to Kitt. He's back to pass. He's looking deep once again. He's got two men down there, and it's going to fall incomplete. Looks like Jalen Price and Ray Minor were running into the same area almost around the goal line. And, Chris, I thought one of those guys was going to come up with that football.
Yeah, ball a little overthrown once again. Kitt getting into his rhythm here today. Hey, we'll try it again, second down.
2nd and 10's coming up for the Golden Eagles, and Coach DeAndre Austin's letting Jeremiah Kitt throw it around deep early.
Hey, I like the confidence in the young quarterback. Give him a chance to really get out there, and, hey, that's going to bring up second down. He's going to hand it off to Purder up the middle. Purder will get about 3 or 4 before he's met by a host of Tigers. And he'll gain, looks like he'll gain about 3 there, 4.
Yeah, nice tough run there by Purder. Strong young man gets it up in there and gets it to a 3rd and manageable here for Kitt and this Golden Eagle offense.
Kitt looking to the sideline for the call. And he's going to drop back again. He's going to look for Daniel deep. This time he's going to catch it, and it's going to be a flag, but the ball is still caught by the Florida Gator commit, Marquez Daniel, down near the goal line. And despite what looks to be a pass interference, Daniel holds on to that football for a Golden Eagle first down.
Yeah, well, it's going to be defensive pass interference here. I mean, we've seen that so much. We've almost grown just accustomed to seeing throw it in his area, and he's going to come down with it more times than not.
Yeah, anytime,
1st and goal, BTW.
Anytime you leave one man on Daniel, you got to try him every time. Hey, you can't be mad at the kid for grabbing a little extra, trying to hold the.
Purder fights inside, and he's going to be very close to that goal line.
No signal yet, Al. And looks like he's going to be a little short.
Yeah, he's right down to the half-yard line. Second and goal here for the Golden Eagles, who will continue to operate out of the shotgun. And we got a new tailback in. That's Jaden Woods in the backfield with Kit. Kit gets the snap. Hands off to Woods. He bounces outside, and he is grabbed behind the line of scrimmage, and that's going to bring up a third and goal for Booker T. Washington. So nice job there by the Tiger defense to grab a hold of Mr. Woods before he can reach the goal line, and got to get north and south right there as those defenders are fighting for their lives to keep you out of that end zone, Chris.
Yeah, that's right. And, hey, they held up pretty good that time. And I'd expect them to give it to Dylan Purder right here on third down, let him run.
Here's the snap.
Kit's going to keep it.
It's a touchdown.
Touchdown. Golden
Jeremiah
Eagles.
Kit keeps himself for 6. So number 6 goes for 6, 7:07 in the first quarter. And so Booker T. Washington cashes in off the early turnover by Talladega, and they take the lead here in the first quarter, Chris.
Hey, Golden Eagles take advantage of the big break there, and, hey, they march the ball right down the field and do exactly what they needed to do. And Jeremiah Kit is the first Golden Eagle this evening to see the end zone. Touchdown, BTW. And it looks like we have a new kicker. That's going to be number 41, Alexander Williams, coming in to kick it for the Golden Eagles.
Snap is good, hold is good, and the kick is up, and it is good.
Hey, great kick by Williams there. First time we've seen him this season. Saw him getting a lot of work in practice, and he gets a chance to go in there and put the Golden Eagles up 7-0 with 7 minutes and 7 seconds left in the first quarter. Golden Eagles take the lead here from Talladega.
Yeah, I was talking to Alexander Williams. We were at practice the other day, Chris, and he's really been honing in on that place kicking. He's been putting a lot of work in, and it showed there. That kick was right down the middle. It had some good height to it. So great job there by the special teams unit, the field goal team for BTW.
Yeah, talented kid there. He told us he's a soccer player, and at the time, I think one of his main kicking leg was hurt, and he was kicking with the other one. So a lot of versatility there, and good to see we got a few guys that can split those sticks and kick it through the uprights. Have not seen Micah Bedgood tonight, but Golden Eagles now will kick it off, and looks like number 22.
It's going to be DJ Washington handling the place kicking duties. So
it's kicking by committee. The specialist here, we've seen a different punter, a place kicker, and now DJ Washington handling the kickoff duties for the Golden Eagles.
Multi-talented guys out here, Chris. Washington, a little squibber down the middle. It's going to be jumped on quickly by the Tigers inside of their own 30-yard line. So that's where they will begin their second drive, and they'll see if they can get anything going. This time, they're going to begin this drive at the 28-yard line. It ended in disaster before it could get started last time with a fumbled snap. The Tigers coming in with a 1-0 record after a win against Childersburg. And as we mentioned, the Golden Eagles are 0-1 after falling to Eufaula in week 1. Here's the snap for the Tigers. It's going to be a little misdirection play. Handoff goes to number 7. That's Taylor. And he fights forward for 2 or 3 yards before he is brought down by number 11, Cameron Cole, on the play. And we've got that was Fitzpatrick on that last tackle. Jalen Fitzpatrick, the senior linebacker. And we've got a legal shift on Talladega on that last play, so it's going to bring them back 5 yards. It's going to repeat first down. 1st and 15, 6:53 left to go in the first quarter. Booker T up by 7 early. So Talladega working from under center. It's Stevenson. Another misdirection play. This one's going to go to Taylor, and he has nowhere to go. Brought down in the backfield by number 53, Christopher Carter.
Hey, good job stuffing the run right there for Carter. That's what we want to see from this defense. They've struggled at times stopping the run, but looking good so far early in this ball game, and Carter looking good on both sides of the ball this season, Al.
Yeah, he's a strong guy, Chris. He really plays well in the trenches. You can tell he really loves the game, and he doesn't give up yards that easy. Second down and long for the Tigers. They're going to go with the play action this time, and it's going to be Stevenson rolling out to his right side, and he's going to pick up positive yardage, about 6 on the play, and he's going to get his team to a 3rd and manageable, about 3rd and 5 coming up here for Talladega. So they run that same action, but this time Stevenson keeps it for himself and finds some room around the right side.
Yeah, that was a good game.
For the home team.
Good tackling there on the outside to avoid that going for more than what it did right there. Golden Eagles need to get a stop here on 3rd down.
3rd and 5, handoff. It's going to go to Taylor once again, but number 22, DJ Washington, says not so fast. He gets him in the backfield for a loss of about 2 yards, and it's going to be 4th down just that quickly for Talladega, and that's going to bring out number 4, Marquez Daniel, and number 0, Dylan Purder. They're out there dual returners for the Golden Eagles here. 4th down and about 6 for the Tigers.
Yeah, great play that time by Washington out on that end, and he just slung the ball carrier to the ground, and now they'll have to pick their poison, kicking it deep. And here's the punt. Nice punt. And they're going to kick it to Purder. Purder's going to take it around the 30. He's going to muff it, but he picks it back up and hits the sideline. And here's Dylan Purder. He'll cross midfield, and he'll go out of bounds around the 50-yard line. But good return there after muffing the punt for the LSU commit, Dylan Purder. Great run, great recovery, and the Golden Eagles will start it with some decent field position on their side of the field.
Yeah, it looked like Dylan might have lost that one in the lights. Let it hit the ground after it touched his hands, but he picked it up and he got upfield and down that sideline in a hurry. But I tell you what, that punter, number 25, Jemison, he gave him a nice little pop there at the end, but Dylan Purder showing off a little bit of that speed. On that punt return. So it will be 1st and 10 for the Golden Eagles. Good field position inside of Tiger territory. And we're going to get a timeout on the field. 4:42 left in the first quarter. So we've seen some pretty good football so far here, Chris. A couple of exciting plays. A couple of big hits.
Hey, great night for football up here in Talladega County. We made about the 2-hour drive here, and last year Tigers came into Edward Bernie Patrick Stadium where the Golden Eagles were victorious, and hey, looking to get a little payback. Doesn't look like it's going their way early as the Golden Eagles come in striking first, but I'm looking forward to a good football game tonight. Golden Eagles coming in with a chip on their shoulders after the bye week, and Coach Austin told us that they've been working hard this week in practice, and sometimes it takes a shot in the mouth like that to really get going.
Yeah, Talladega looks to be a rather young football team. They're coached by Damian Dorsey, who's in his 2nd season with the Tigers as the head coach. Looking to improve on what's been seems to be a few disappointing seasons in a row. Nevertheless, the Golden Eagles will take over at the Tiger 47-yard line. It's going to be Kidd in the backfield. He's got Purder back there with him. Handoff, that's going to be Woods. He gets the handoff, and Woods showing that speed to the outside. Woods cuts back up the field. We've got a flag on the play, but Jaden Woods picks up big yardage, but it looks like this one's going to be coming back
Yeah, it looks like it's coming back, but a Talladega player really took a shot there on a block from DJ Washington. He's going to feel that one, but that's not where the penalty was. Good block there by Washington, but that's going to be a holding on the offense. So we'll replay the first down. Good run nevertheless, and I'd like to see Woods get going with that speed. When he puts the moves on, he's an exciting player to watch, Al.
Yeah, not the biggest guy, but he is not the easiest guy to get on the ground once he gets those legs moving. And I suspect we'll see him get plenty more carries tonight here in this ball game, Chris.
Yeah, he found the end zone week 1, and hey, once you get a taste of that end zone, you're chasing that feeling.
Going to be 1st and 20 for the Golden Eagles. Kitt, he's got Woods in the backfield. 3 receivers near side. And Kitt wants to pass again. He's looking to his left. He wants number 13, Jalen Price, and he climbs the ladder, but he can't hold on to it. Helmet comes off. Great defense there by number 7. That's Taylor. And Jalen Price went up top to get it, got his hands on it, but Taylor knocked it out at the last possible moment.
Yeah, we'll check a replay out of that play. Kitt hung the ball up there pretty high, but Price able to get up there. Almost made an amazing catch on 2 defenders.
Empty backfield here for Kitt. They're trying to draw the Tigers off sides, and I think they do. It's going to be offsides on Talladega, so Booker T picks up a free 5 yards on that little freeze play, we'll call it. So get a few of those yards back from that holding call. 2nd and 13, Kitt wants to throw again. He's under pressure, rolls to his left. We've got another flag on the field, and Kitt breaks a tackle, gets inside the 40-yard line, but this one looks like it's coming back once again. We're going to have another hold on the Golden Eagles. So penalty flags have held this drive around the same area despite a few big gains for the Golden Eagles. So another 10-yard penalty going to set them back into their own territory. And it will remain 2nd down. And they're going to snap this next play from around. We'll see where they mark it off.
Yeah, another holding penalty. Nevertheless, Kitt shows you the feet on that one. And, man, Al, he is a dynamic athlete back there at quarterback. And sometimes you just see a little flash like that and let you know that he's dangerous back there and what he can do with his feet. So it'll be 2nd and a mile, 2nd and 22 here for the Golden Eagles. Kitt will roll to his right, and he's going to look deep. He's got Daniel, and Daniel catches the ball on 2 defenders and a pass interference, but once again comes down with the football. And, you know, that's not fair, Al. But we'll take it every time. Marquez Daniel comes down with a big reception for the first down, and we said 2nd and a mile, but when you have a guy like that on your side, the first down is always in reach.
Yeah, and just forgive us for not. I mean, we've just grown so accustomed to seeing him make these plays, and it is nothing short of amazing. His catch radius and ability to go up and get the football, bring it down, and huge first down for the Golden Eagles.
So yet another highlight for the Florida commit there. Got a feeling that won't be the last one of the night here as Kitt comes to the line first down from the 30-yard line for the Golden Eagles.
Kitt gonna hand off to Woods. He hits the hole hard, but he is met by the defensive line of the Tigers, and Woods fights forward for whatever he can get. And he got maybe about 2 on that last carry. No flags this time, Chris.
Yeah, good to see. No holds, clean run, not much gain, but let's hope that this Golden Eagle offensive line can get it going. It definitely looks like they have the size advantage from their counterparts across the ball for the Talladega Tigers. Golden Eagles need to get some push here and really establish this run game here in the first half.
Yes, 2nd and 9, and we're going to get a timeout by Coach Austin and the Golden Eagles. So timeout on the field, 3:15 to go in the first quarter. Your score is Booker T. Washington 7, Talladega 0. And the Golden Eagles are threatening inside of the 30-yard line.
Yep, the sun has gone down, Al, and getting a little bit cooler out here. We got a full moon up here in Talladega County tonight, and hey, I'm just glad that football season is back. Chris Lee along with Al Lee here on the broadcast. And Golden Eagle fans over there did make this trip. Nice crowd came tonight all the way from Tuskegee, took the 2-hour drive, and of course the Marching Aristocrats are over there, and we're looking forward to bringing you them live from halftime. A lot of football left to go before then, though. It's going to be 2nd and 9. And it's going to be a pitch to Purter to the outside. Purter goes right and gets close to the sticks, but looks to be a little short of the first down. Good run there from number 0, Dylan Purter. It'll bring up 3rd and about 3.
Yeah, it brings up 3rd and 3, and I like that last play call by Coach Austin, just to get the ball into the hands of Dylan Purter on the outside. Let him show some of that speed. I mean, we know about the speed, but as I mentioned before, Dylan Purter is an extremely strong football player. He's going to see him get it again. This time it's up the middle, and Purter going to have enough yardage for a first down before he is brought down. And that's going to bring up a 1st and 10 inside of the 20-yard line for the Golden Eagles, Chris.
Yeah.
Great job there by the offensive line getting some push up front.
That's what we were looking for. And, hey, slowly but surely, Golden Eagles marching down the field, establishing that run after the big play and penalty. Now looking for blood here close to the end zone. And Kit will check the play to the sideline. And he's going to take off and going to be bottled up. Looks like the ball is on the ground, and Tigers indicate that they have it. No official call yet from the Golden Eagles, and the Tigers do recover. First down, Talladega. So fumble on the play there, and Golden Eagles knocking on the door, but turn the ball over. So the Talladega Tigers will take over first down from about the 20-yard line going the other way.
Yeah, Kit just got in trouble early there on that drop back. He tried to scramble to his right, make something happen, but as you see at the end of that play, he had that ball a little too far away from his body and trying to do a little too much with that one, and he's going to turn the ball over. So I'm sure Coach Austin will let him know, hey, we'll take the loss, but we don't want to lose the football. And that's going to be a turnover, and he's going to bring back the Talladega offense onto the field. So it's going to be quarterback number 6, Stevenson. This time he tosses it out right side. That's number 2, Smith, the recipient of that last toss, and he tries to get going, but there's not much doing on first down. He picks up 2, maybe 3 yards on the toss play, and we're going to get another timeout. This time the Tigers want to talk things over. And Coach Dorsey wants to make wants to make sure they get something going here after that turnover.
Yeah, coach will try to regroup it there. Haven't seen much positive offense for the Tigers so far. Chris Lee joined with Al Lee, Preston Robinson here on the camera tonight for us.
And we got our spotter.
And we got Roy on production. And we got Darius Lee on camera tonight as well. So we got a full production crew here bringing you this game on the road. And we are certainly glad to bring it to you for the fans who could not make it on this trip. We're looking forward to bringing you Golden Eagle football throughout this season. Next week we'll be at Tallahassee, and we will not be doing the broadcast next week, but that game will be available on Tallahassee's play-by-play network. But we will be inside of Hot O'Brien, and let's go. We got a play here.
Nothing doing once again.
To gain there on second down, and good job by that defense after the timeout, coming out, stuffing the run.
And that's big number 55, Cameron Brown, on that last tackle, and he's going to hold the Tiger offense to no gain on that last play. And, yeah, you mentioned, Chris, we do have a full production crew here in Talladega tonight, and don't want to forget about our spotter, Chris Lee III, a.k.a. 3 Lee.
That's right.
Here in the booth with us.
3 doing a great job pointing out those numbers for us. He certainly enjoys these games just as much as we all do. Third down for the Talladega Tigers. Clock inside of 1 minute here to end the first quarter.
Stevenson wants to pass. He's not going to get the chance. He's hit hard, sacked by Jalen Fitzpatrick. Never saw him coming. He went with the play action, but Jalen Fitzpatrick said, "You're not fooling me," and he brings him down for the huge sack on third down. And it's going to bring up a 4th and long for Talladega.
Big sack, and you can just feel the momentum. Any hope that they had was crushed right there on that hit by Fitzpatrick, and great play there.
That's going to bring out the punting unit for the Tigers. Jemison gets away, a nice kick, and it's going to be fielded by Purter. Well, he muffs this one again, but he picks it up. He's got room to run, makes a move on one man. Oh, great open field tackle by number 14, Story. And he just saved his team a whole lot of yardage on that tackle, Chris.
Yeah, Purter's eyes were getting big after picking that ball up. He had a little wiggle in his step, but could not get past the defender. That's going to bring out this offense again. Let's get something going. After the turnover, Golden Eagles hungry to get back to that end zone.
Yeah, Dylan doing a little 1-2 step dance move there. I like to see him just get going and use that speed and tell the other guy good luck on catching me. But great open field tackle nevertheless by Talladega, and that's going to bring up a 1st and 10 for the Golden Eagles. Quarter action coming up, and we've got a penalty flag being marched off against the Golden Eagles here. Didn't catch that last call, but it's going to put the Golden Eagles back. They're going to get a holding against the return team, and it's going to put the Golden Eagles back inside the 30-yard line. So looks like we're going to flip sides here for the quarter change after the penalty is marked off. 7-0 your score after 12 minutes of play here in Talladega.
Hey, I'll tell you one thing. It's refreshing to end the first quarter with the lead. Been so used to playing from behind in the second half, and of course we got a whole quarter to go here before we get to that point. But good to see the Golden Eagles reach the end zone first, and hey, we're going to try to get there a few more times before we break for halftime. And I know that Jeremiah Kitt wants to make up for that last turnover. But one thing about the kid, he's very poised and he can go on to the next play and forget about it. And, hey, that's the kind of character you need playing quarterback. Had a rough game in the rain with the wet ball, but he's coming out with a lot of confidence tonight, and he can put the last play behind him and move on to keep leading his team down the field.
Absolutely, Chris. So to begin the second quarter, the Golden Eagles will have the football.
We got a concession stand request. I don't know if you all heard that. Our spotter. First half, Golden Eagles lead it 7-0. Chris Lee along with Al Lee on the call tonight. It's about what? Would you say about 80 degrees out here? Still a little warm. But hey, it's a lot cooler now that the sun is down, and Friday night lights in the state of Alabama.
Yeah, nothing like it. Friday night football here in Alabama. I mean, it never gets old. It never will. And I'm not sure about the temperature, but it does feel good out here. Not too hot, not too cold. And you checking the Google app there, it's right on the dot, 80 degrees. So might have missed your calling in meteorology.
Hey, that's all right. I think I got a bigger calling here in the city of Tuskegee.
I would agree. And, you know, it's not every day, you know, I get to do the broadcast with the future mayor of Tuskegee. Well, I guess it is every time I do the broadcast is with you. But, hey.
Hey, mayoral candidate, but tonight we are Golden Eagle fans. And, hey, this is one thing I enjoy about more than anything. We're glad once again to bring you this broadcast. And, hey, what will make the ride home even better would be a big win from the Golden Eagles.
I would have to agree, and looks like there's going to be a re-kick. They've been trying to sort this penalty out for quite some time now, and we flipped the field once, we flipped it back. No time has come off the clock, and I believe the Tigers are going to come back onto the field and re-kick.
Well, you're right. It seems like it's been about 10 minutes since they punted that ball last, but
they're going to come back out and punt it again. So Jemison, number 25, is going to get off another punt. And once again, Perter and Daniel will be dual returners awaiting the kick. So after the break in the action, we're going to get another punt here, Chris. Exciting stuff.
Yeah, the ball's popped off his foot pretty good tonight. And it's going to be a fake this time. He's going to take it and run, and he will get the first down. So after all of that, Jemison decides to take it. Looks like that was a design fake. The snap looked to be a little high, but he takes off and catches the Golden Eagle punt return team sleeping. So just like that, the defense will stay on the field. Talladega will get the first down, and no time goes off the clock. So let's see.
Yeah, I think that was the untimed down from the first quarter. And great call there by Coach Dorsey. I think he caught everybody napping on that play after the huge break in the action. And number 25, Jemison, is the punter, but number 25, Jemison, the punter, showed his speed on that last play. Wouldn't be shocked if we saw him in the backfield before the end of the night. So the Tigers pick up a first down, and now we'll flip the field to begin the second quarter, I think.
So it looks like we got a lot of fans tonight joining us in the comments. we're glad once again to bring you this broadcast, so keep those comments going.
And we are delighted to bring you this broadcast all the way from Talladega, Alabama, to wherever you are in the world, whether it's Tuskegee, Alabama, or anywhere. You could have spent your Friday evening doing a plethora of other things, but hey, we're glad you're here with us enjoying some Booker T. Washington Golden Eagle football, and we should be in for a good one here. 7-0 is your score. And we're going to finally begin this second quarter after it seems about an hour since the end of that first quarter. But, hey, it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Stevenson looking. He rolls to his left. He's being chased. He's got room to run, and we're going to get a flag. And a huge hit there by Dylan Purter.
And I was looking for that flag. Came in a little late, but a big hold there on the O-line. So that's going to bring it back even more.
And Dylan Purter showing why he's going to be playing in the SEC next year. Comes down and delivers a huge blow to the quarterback.
Yeah, big hit. The penalty takes him back about 10 yards, but that that hit by Dylan Purter took him back about 5 or 10 himself. So they're going to walk that one off, and that's going to bring up 1st and very long here for the Tigers.
Yeah, he's going to be feeling that one.
All set penalties against those overall, that'll be first down at the 38.
So after the penalty is marked off, it's going to be 1st and long for the Tigers, working out of the shotgun this time. Stevenson's going to fake the handoff. He runs around the right side, and this time he hits the deck before the contact.
He didn't want any of that smoke. He had Tick over there, Michael Purifoy, and he decided smartly to go down because I think that was a business decision. Now he was looking to lay the boom on the quarterback.
Yeah, he got zero. Got him last time. He saw one coming. He said, "I've had enough on this drive." So he slides to the ground and avoids the contact. It's going to be 2nd down and about 19. We got a new quarterback into the game. He hands off to number 5. That's going to be Moten on the carry, and he picks up about 5 yards on that last play. That's Young now in at quarterback. And I think Stevenson might have needed a quick breather there.
Yeah, might have needed some smelling salts after that hit from Purter.
Third down 12.
You gotta love it.
3rd down and long. This is where we want them. And we'll see if the Tigers decide to put the ball in the air for this dangerous secondary, and they will not. Quarterback roll. Oh, he does. He's going to roll out, and good play there by number 16, J.D. Henderson.
What a play there by J.D. Henderson. Gets a hand on the football. I mean, that is great defense there by the senior cornerback. And you thought it was going to be a quarterback run. He let that ball go. It was on the money. But Henderson is right on top of things.
Yeah, excellent coverage there by Henderson. I've been saying Henderson is one of these breakout players in the secondary that by the end of this season should be fielding some big offers the way he's played and worked this offseason. And so right on time there to force this 4th down. And he's going to fake it again. This time doesn't look like he's going to get to where he's going at all. Will not make it back to the line of scrimmage, and the Golden Eagles will take over great field position at about the 48, 49-yard line. So they will try the fake 2 times in a row. Fool me once, shame on you. Golden Eagles will not get fooled again. And Jeremiah Kitt will come back out to march this offense down the field. Little over 10 minutes left here in the first half.
Yeah, that was number 3, Jerome Jones. He was not fooled at all by the fake punt that time by Jemison, and he makes the stop for a turnover on downs. Here's Kit. Got Washington in the backfield with him. He's going to hand it off to DJ.
DJ Washington.
Right into the chest of the defender. And number 5, Moden makes the stop, but he paid for that tackle. And DJ Washington is going to pick up.
Well, then we got a flag on the play. Looks like it's going to be false start on the Golden Eagles. Hey, tell that to the young man who just took that shot by DJ Washington. He might not know what down it is, but good job there.
First and long after the penalty for the Golden Eagles. Kit, this time he's looking, fakes one side. Oh, he gets the man in the air, and Kit going to his left. He's got huge yardage, and he's going to get it inside of Tiger territory all the way to around the 40-yard line of Talladega. He's going to be a couple yards short of a first down, but once again, Kit showing the athleticism there from the quarterback position. I think there might have been a communication mix-up with the receivers of BTW, but Kit turns the broken play into positive yardage, and it's going to be second and short.
Yeah, good awareness by Kent there to improvise on the fly. He almost picks up the first down, but second and manageable here for the senior quarterback, and Kit will hand it off this time to Washington. Washington will go out to the left side, and he will get the first down. Very close to it.
Yeah, he's going to be close to a first down there, and I thought we had some movement along the offensive and defensive line on that last play, but not called by the official, and it's going to bring up a third and very short for this Golden Eagle offense. So third and about the length of the football for Jeremiah Kit. He's got Purder back in the backfield with him. Daniel and Minor to the near side, Price to the far side. And the handoff is going to go to Purder. Purder cuts back to his left, cuts back again, and it's going to be very close. I think they're going to mark him short. It's going to be 4th and inches here for the Golden Eagles. So decision time. I think the decision has been made by Coach Austin. We're going for it here on 4th and inches. 8:30 to go here in the second quarter. Golden Eagles lead it by a touchdown. Kit, shotgun snap. Not yet. Here it is, handoff inside Purder. He's got the first down and more down to the 35-yard line. So it will be 1st and 10 for the Golden Eagles. And they are driving into Tiger territory.
Yeah, good strong run by Purder on that play. The previous play saw a little creasing, tried to dance it a little bit to the outside, but on the 4th and short situation, he gets north and south and picks up the first down to keep this drive alive. This time the handoff is going to be to Woods, and Woods going to break one tackle, but doesn't get too much there. Gains positive yards, though. That's going to bring up second and about 9 here for the Golden Eagles. We'll call it a gain of 2. 2nd and 8.
Second down here for the Golden Eagles. That's Woods in the backfield along with Jeremiah Kit. Daniel to the right side by himself. Kit looking across the middle. That's his tight end, number 12. Cam Tatum makes the catch, and he has a first down to the 15-yard line. Great catch and great pitch and catch there from Kit to Tatum. And that's a first down for the Golden Eagles.
Yeah, great job finding the open man that time from the quarterback, Jeremiah Kit. Not hard to find the big Cam Tatum when he's streaking across the middle like that, and like to see them work him into this offensive scheme a little bit more. And this time they're going to pitch it outside to Woods. Woods going to cut it back up the middle. Woods spin move and going to be met by a host of Talladega defenders and stopped there after a short gain. Did a lot of moving there, but cannot break free. So that's going to bring up second and about 7 for the Golden Eagles.
Yeah, a little quick pitch there to Jaden Woods, and he tries to show some of those moves, but the Tigers get him to the ground before he can get going. Got positive yard. It's going to be 2nd down and 8 for the Golden Eagles. They're knocking at the door. Kit, shotgun snap. He's looking, fade ball to the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. And Daniel wants that one a little bit higher. And
that official over there is going to keep that flag in his pocket. I think he said, well, I'm just going to let the young man have this one. Certainly looked like pass interference once again on the one-on-one coverage of Daniel. But no call, so I guess you can't get them all.
Yeah, that's number 2, Smith, on the coverage, and he gave Marquez Daniel 2 thumbs down there. And from prior experience, I don't think taunting number 4 has gone well for other defenders. So I wouldn't be surprised if Coach Austin gives him another chance for one of those jump balls and see if we can't connect here on 3rd down. Score still 7-0, 5:47 to go in the first half. Low-scoring ball game so far. Golden Eagles looking to add to the score here before halftime.
Marching Aristocrats empty the stands and looking like they're preparing to take the field here for halftime. Got a great show in line for the fans watching. But Golden Eagles will take care of some business here in the red zone first. 3rd down, and like you said, Al, why not go back to the big number 4 on the outside? Let's see if they'll leave one defender on them.
Here's the snap. Kit rolling to his right. Wants to throw it. He does. And this one's going to be out of the reach and out of the back of the end zone. Wanted to find Daniel on the rollout that time, and they could not hook up on the pass play that time. It's going to fall incomplete towards the back fence, and Coach Austin going to keep that offense on the field here on 4th and 8.
Hey, 3rd time might be the charm here. Very surprised that Talladega not bringing that safety over the top to help out with Daniel.
Here's the snap, 4th down. It's another fade ball to Daniel. This time it's going to be caught for – it's going to be incomplete. And we've got a flag this time. I thought he caught it, but number 2 for the Tigers, Smith was holding on for dear life, and it's going to be pass interference. I thought Quez came up with that one.
Yeah, it looked like he did. Couldn't quite hold on to it. The pass interference certainly played a role in that ball popping out. But looks like that will bring up a 1st and goal here for the Golden Eagles. So we'll have 4 more chances to punch it in here. 5 minutes and 32 seconds left in the first half.
Defensive hold, pass interference, whatever you want to call it.
And they'll call the defensive hold there.
And, you know, Chris, I don't know what down it is with these high school rules. They got 4 on the box right there. It's going to be DJ Washington on the carry, and he's hit hard in the backfield, and he is stopped short of the 1st down. So is it 2nd down? Is it 1st and 10, Talladega? I think everyone seems to be confused, and it is a 1st and 10 for Talladega.
All right.
So I guess on that defensive hold, did not get the automatic 1st down. It would have been half the distance to the goal, I'm guessing, and they will So little confusion here on the field, but that will bring up the offense for the Talladega Tigers. So defense of Talladega, after a little confusion there on that call, will come out after they get a stop near the goal line, but now their backs will be to their own end zone. Very dangerous position to be.
Yeah, backs against the wall right here, Chris, and anytime you got a young offense right here, you got to worry about turning the football over, and this play is going to be stopped in the backfield. He's going to be very close to that goal line, and they're going to give him forward progress. He's stopped around the 2-yard line, so
yeah, very
the situation gets even more dangerous here for Talladega with 5:10 left to go in the first half, Chris.
Yeah, he's very grateful for that forward progress because those Golden Eagles were coming and they smelled the safety and they wanted it, but let's see if we can get it here on second down.
And Coach Dorsey wants to talk this one over. Second down and long with their backs against the wall in the shadow of their own goalposts. 4:53 left to go here in the second quarter. I'm Al Lee alongside with Chris Lee and Chris Lee. See what I did there? It's Friday Night Lights here in Talladega, Alabama. Your score 7-0. And I think that could turn into 9 pretty soon here, Chris. What do you think?
Hey, I think we're certainly going to push for it here, and you can just tell that defensive line, nothing would make them happier than to go into this half putting some points on. You don't get the opportunity too often. So Golden Eagles will look to force that safety. Certainly don't think Talladega is going to do anything too crazy here. They'll likely try to keep the ball on the ground, but let's see if we can get some push up front.
Stevenson working out of the shotgun, and he hands it off on the misdirection. Number 10, Bam Brooks, is in on the tackle. Minimal gain there by the Tigers, and that's number 25, Jemison. I knew he's going to get some carries before this one was over with. I saw how he ran on that fake punt, and they handed off to him there. He does not have as much success this time as he did on that first fake punt.
Yeah, great discipline there by Bam Brooks, not being fooled at all by that little misdirection action. And, hey, he will sneak in there and make the big hit. 3rd and long, so Golden Eagles trying to get that ball back, trying to force something right here.
Stevenson working out of the empty formation. He rolls out, and he's going to be stopped immediately. He may have gained a yard on the play, but not much else. And it's going to bring up a 4th and long for Talladega. We're inside 4 minutes to go in the first half, and Jemison's going to be back out to punt, or will he?
Hey, now, if they fake this one out the back of their own end zone.
Let's see if the block is on here for the Golden Eagles.
They faked the last 2, but I do not expect them to fake this one. He will be punting out of his own end zone, and the return is on for Marquez Daniel. Daniel, ball going to go over his head. He's going to slip, but he's going to do the smart. Oh, and it looks like he will not get to that football. Ball bounced way high over his head. He tried to jump back on it, but does not recover the ball. So huge break there for Talladega. That is about the worst thing that could have happened right there for the Golden Eagles. As Talladega was punting out of their own end zone, they get the punt off, and they will turn over and take back over at about the 47-yard line.
No, I believe that's going to be Golden Eagle football, Chris. Marquez Daniel used those long arms to corral that football under the pile. I'm not sure how he did it, but he did. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Golden Eagles.
Well, hey,
and we dodge a huge one right there, Chris.
Huge bullet there. A lot of celebrating for nothing there by that punt coverage team. But like you said, Al, we dodged a big bullet. Golden Eagles going to take over here with a chance to put 6 more on the board before halftime.
1st and 10 from the 47-yard line. Here's Jeremiah Kitt. He wants the pass rolling to his left. He's looking, got a man. That's Ray Minor. He's got the first down across the 40-yard line, and he is knocked out of bounds after a gain. Huge gain on the play, about 17 yards. Ray Minor, the senior receiver, reliable target there for Jeremiah Kitt.
Yeah, Minor goes out of bounds after the big play. I don't think he was forced out. Put a nice shoulder on the defender, and he goes out of bounds. Good first down for Ray Minor.
Eagles moving quickly. Kitt rolls to his right this time. He's looking deep into the end zone. It's caught. It's a Marquez Daniel down to the 1-yard line. What a huge play from Kitt to Daniel, and he was right there at the goal line. Check out this. Goes upstairs to get it, and it's going to be 1st and goal for the Golden Eagles.
Hey, great play. Daniel making it look easy once again. That time, Kitt puts it right on the money for him to go over the top.
Eagles still going quickly. Kitt gets the snap. Handoff Purter, and he's going to be in for 6. It's a touchdown. BTW. No fireworks here on the road, but the Golden Eagles strike once again with 2:37 to go in the first half.
Hey, so that's how you make up for the little muff there. No problem, says Marquez Daniel. He takes it down. Big catch, and Dylan Purter finishes off the drive. So if we need some more quick scoring drives like that, it's good to see the Golden Eagles scoring and scoring fast.
And new place kicker into the game, and this kick is going to be blocked. And
no good. 2:35 left in the first half. Liberty 13. Blue Tigers 0. Some scores for around the area.
So the extra point is blocked.
Valley 0. Handley 21. Beaver County 0.
The extra point is blocked, so the score remains 13-0 here. 2:35 to go in the second quarter. Golden Eagles on top on the road. Coach DeAndre Austin in his second season as head coach, looking for the first win of the 2025 campaign. Right now they've got a 2-score lead heading towards halftime, and I don't think they're going to be satisfied with that, as this stingy Golden Eagle defense will look to get the ball back for that offense and see if we can put some more points on the scoreboard before the Marching Aristocrats take the field for halftime.
Hey, that last drive took about 15 seconds, Al, so with 2:35 on the clock, Golden Eagles looking to make a stop here and get right back.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here, Chris, and say that the Golden Eagles have the #1 receiving core in this area with Daniel and Minor, Price, many others. Tatum at tight end. You throw Washington and Purter and Woods in there out of the backfield. We definitely have some of the best receivers in this area, along with some of the best defensive backs. And it showed on that last drive. Here's the kick. That's Bedgood. Sends this one deep over the head of the returner, and it's going to roll into the end zone for a touchback. So the Tigers will take over 1st and 10 from their own 20. 2:35 to go in this second quarter.
Yeah, you talk about that receiving core, and hey, we can't forget last year Jeremiah Kitt was a part of that dynamic receiving core. This year he is calling the signals for the Golden Eagles, and hey, when you got a young quarterback, and sometimes it takes a little time for him to mesh and get in there with his receivers, but Kitt certainly looking like he's building some chemistry as we get into this ball game, and looking forward to some more big connections from Kitt to his receivers in this ball game.
Yeah, multi-talented guy, and he's beginning to show some comfortability from the quarterback position. Here's Talladega working from under center. It's Stevenson going to hand off to his tailback this time. He picks up a couple of blocks and a few yards. That's number 5 on the carry. Moten for the Talladega Tigers, and he's going to pick up about 5 or 6 on that last carry. Clock approaching 2 minutes.
Yeah, let's see how aggressive Talladega will get here. 2 minutes left. I know they don't want Booker T. Washington to get the ball back. He's going to roll out to his right, quarterback going to keep it, and he is met. Looks like a little short. Nope, they're going to move the chain, so he will get the first down for the Tigers.
Yeah, he rolls out, gets a first down there. That's number 3, Jerome Jones, on the tackle for the Golden Eagles. Minute 43 to go here for Talladega. And we had some movement right there before the snap. No call once again. And it's going to be Stevenson rolling out to his left. Got a man wide open. And that's going to be a completion. And he is run down. But not before he picks up huge yardage. That's going to be number 8, DeAndre Robinson on the stop. Excuse me, that's number 9, Ja'Cory Fort on the tackle. So Curry with the huge reception for Talladega. Clock at 1:25. Here's Stevenson, handoff, left side. He's going to pick up a few yards on that last carry before he is stopped by number 8, DeAndre Robinson.
Yeah, coverage was blown
number 9,
on that
Ja'Cory
previous
Fort.
play. I think everybody thought he was going to take off running, but left the receiver back there. Good job by Fort to chase him down and save that touchdown, as the Golden Eagles will try once again to bend and not break here.
Yeah, good time out there by the Golden Eagles to just kind of settle down here after the big play. It's not the end of the world. We got to play with our backs to our own end zone now and hold this Talladega Tiger offense out of the end zone after the huge pass play. Great effort there by Fort to run down the receiver after the big play. Never want to see your DBs give up on the play right there. So great job there to make them earn it here.
Fort playing
before halftime
with a lot of heart. Not the biggest guy, but a big motor to chase down that would-be touchdown scoring play. And let's keep them out of the end zone here and go to the half with the shutout in motion.
Stevenson under center, gets the snap, handoff to number 2. That's Smith on the carry. He fights forward for 2 or 3 yards, but that's it. It's going to bring up a third down and short. Third down and about 4 for the Tigers. They're going quickly. Here's Stevenson. It's going to be another handoff. Left side this time. It's Smith, but he's got nowhere to go. It's that guy again, number 9, Ja'Cory Fort. A tackle for a loss. It's going to bring up a 4th down. And it's going to be a timeout by the Tigers. Huge stop there by the Golden Eagles. Tigers tried to catch him off guard going quickly there, but it was nothing doing. And they're going to lose yardage there on third down, bringing up a 4th and 6 here with 39 seconds to go in the first half. They can get the first down without scoring a touchdown here. I don't think the Golden Eagles want to give up either, Chris.
Nah, not at all, Al. And we keep him out of the end zone here on this drive. We're going to call this the Ja'Cory Fort stand. And he is certainly putting up a fort out there, not letting anybody get to that end zone. Great play there by the defender.
Yeah, it shows how far some effort can go on defense. And the Tigers are going to line up for a field goal here. It's number 48, 46, Johnson. Snap, the hold, and the kick is wide right, no good. So the Golden Eagles hold the Tigers scoreless after the huge play.
I mean, we can't talk enough about the importance of not.
We've got a flag. Hold on.
Whoa, let me not speak too soon. And we will await the call here. And they're going to call. They're going to call roughing the kicker there. Dylan Purder stands and has his hands up and says he didn't touch him, but
see if we can get a
replay of that. Possibly. Okay, not able to get a replay there, but not sure where that roughing came from. Don't know if you guys saw it. I did not see it from my angle.
You know, I was watching the kick. I didn't see it, but I'm just going to say he didn't touch him, Chris.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with that.
Could be wrong.
Nevertheless, little home cooking here in Talladega County. But the Golden Eagles will once again try to keep him out of the end zone. Just 39 seconds to do it this time.
Here's Smith going to go with the Wildcat this time. Number 2 takes the snap, runs to his right, and he's going to stumble to the ground before number 11, Cameron Cole, and number 0, Dylan Purder, can get their paws on him in the backfield, and he's going to lose.
Yep, and
I'm just going to say I don't know what down it is, Chris.
Somehow the clock managed that play. Must have only taken less than a second because I think we had 39 point something, and now it's just showing 39 seconds. So
it's going to be Golden Eagle football. Going to have to brush up on that high school rule book, Chris. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Golden Eagles. So Jeremiah Kitt's going to come back. 39 seconds, and I'd like to see this Golden Eagle offense come out with some aggression here. I know we are deep in our own territory, but we got some playmakers out there. I want to make these guys stop them.
I'd love to see it as well. Not sure if Coach Austin can hear you from up here. I got a feeling he's just going to try to take this to the sideline, but no, he's not. They're going to go deep and over the middle to DJ Washington, and Washington will knock a people over who are in his way on his route.
Yeah, I think the fans on this side wanted some kind of a flag thrown on DJ Washington. I think those guys, like you said, were just in his way, and they're going to learn that's probably not the best place to be with that ball in the air. So a little dangerous pass there over the middle, looking for his big play running back, who was lined up in the slot that time, but it's going to be incomplete. 2nd down and 10. Kitt rolling to his right, winds up, throws, looking for Daniel, and this pass is going to be intercepted. Intercepted at the 45-yard line by number 2, Smith. He got a foot in, and Marquez Daniel's arguing that it was incomplete. But what I did see, Chris, I saw the defender getting a little handsy there with Marquez Daniel to kind of shove him out of bounds. And, hey, I guess you guys can blame me for that one, for calling for the aggressive play calling. But it's going to be a turnover here. Talladega will get the ball back at the BTW 45-yard line with 23.6 seconds to go in the first half. So we're getting some action here at the end of this second quarter. Your score still 13-0. Stevenson back at quarterback. He gets the snap from the shotgun. He's going to roll to his right, now back to his left. He wants to run. He's got a couple of blocks, and thought we had a hold there, but Stevenson's going to pick up about 6 on that last play, and that's going to do it for the first half. Nope, they're going to try to snap it. They get it off. And Stevenson looking deep. I don't think you want to do that. It's going to be intercepted by Marquez Daniel. And Daniel hurdles a guy, and he's brought down at the 26-yard line. So that's going to end the first half. Your score, the Booker T. Washington Golden Eagles 13, Talladega Tigers 0. exciting end to that first half, Chris.
Yeah, exciting end. A couple interceptions. Teams just trading it back and forth. Hey, that was a dangerous turnover on the aggression from BTW, but you'd like to see it where it happened near midfield as opposed to happening down by their own end zone. So, hey, they don't suffer too much on that one, and now we will head to halftime, and we'll hear from the Golden Aristocrat, Marching Aristocrats, Chris Lee along with Al Lee. We're going to take it to halftime and let you enjoy the bands. We'll see you in the second half.
Halftime is showtime. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Macon County Board of Education, Superintendent Dr. Melissa Williams and Booker T. Washington High School Principal Rodney Bright and all the BTW family, we come to bring you an electrifying, magnifying sounds of the Marching Aristocrats. The band is under the direction of the small in stature but mighty in power, Mrs. Lydia Floyd, with assistant directors Anthony White. As the band brings it onto the field, you will hear a selection of Coming to America, Stand Up and Get Crunk, DJ got us falling in love, and Get It Eagle. Let's make some noise for the Marching Aristocrats, ladies and gentlemen. Our astonishing aristocrats are under the direction of Mrs. Tanisha Daniel. And our jazz fiddlers are under the direction of Mrs. Cornisha Walker. Hey, Talladega, I need y'all to stand up and get crunk. Giving us a selection is Surround Sound. DJ got us falling from the Now the band will be moving to La Band. Let's give another round of applause for the 2025-2026 Marching Aristocrats. And we are out.
Couple of scores from in the area. Oxford 21, Shades Valley 0. Cleveland County 3, Handley 21. Chilsburg 6, Lee Scott 40. Hillcrest 22, Hoover 16. Lincoln 35, Centerpoint 12. Clay Central 14, Valley 0. Moody and Jacksonville tied up at 14. Anniston 30, Asheville 6. Tallahassee 17, Montford 14. Thompson 35, Tuscaloosa County 0. Winterboro 30, Central Coosa 24. Glenwood 46, BB Comer 8.
We are back live for second half action here from Talladega, Alabama. I'm Chris Lee along with Al Lee. And so far the Golden Eagles have dominated the first half on the scoreboard, leading 13-0. A couple big plays and a couple good runs, and Golden Eagles looking to add to that lead, but they will start this second half kicking it off to the Tigers of Talladega. Al, what were some of the things you saw in that first half from the Golden Eagles?
Anytime your defense can pitch a shutout in a half, you got to like that. But I'm sure that Coach Austin and that coaching staff were not 100% pleased with their performance in the first half. Had a couple of turnovers, a couple of busted plays on defense, but you got a 13-0 lead. You want to build on that going here to the second half, and we got an early whistle before the kickoff here to begin the third quarter.
Is that number 19 back out there kicking? That's going to be Micah Bedgood kicking it off to start the second half. We did not see him in the first half. He gets off a good kick, and man falls down after slipping before he gets to the 30-yard line. Talladega will start the drive at about the 26. It'll be first and 10 for the Tigers as this Golden Eagle defense looking to get another stop, Al. They've gotten some stops. We saw a turnover there late. Looking really for that big play that they're capable of. Tigers haven't given them many opportunities throwing the ball in the air, but we know how dangerous that secondary is back there. We've seen some great plays. One in particular, J.D. Henderson made in the first half.
And we get an unsportsmanlike conduct on that last kickoff return against the Golden Eagles. I did see maybe a bit of pushing and shoving at the end of the play, but apparently whatever it was enough to draw the flag, so that will give the Tigers 15 extra yards, and instead of the 26, they'll start this drive from the 41-yard line. Down by 13. It's going to be Stevenson in at quarterback right now. He's got the empty formation. And he is alone in the backfield. He's got his big play target Curry out to the left. And that's Jemison in motion. He's going to fake it to Jemison. Stevenson is going to be sacked for a loss, and he was being approached by big DJ Washington, and I think C.C. Carter there kind of took out his own teammate, Washington, but he also corralled Stevenson in the process, Chris, for the sack.
Yeah, loss of yards there on first down, so Golden Eagle defense coming out strong. Let's get some more negative plays is what we're looking for on the defensive side of the ball.
Second down, handoff this time. That's going to be number 5, Moten, finding some room along the left side of the line of scrimmage. He's going to pick up positive yards. Gets it to a 3rd and medium, and Moten is going to gingerly hop off the field. As he may have tweaked something on that last run. Talladega training staff going to tend to him on the sideline. So it's 3rd and 5 for the Tigers. Stevenson in the backfield with Jemison and Smith. Snap goes to Stevenson. He's going to hand off to Smith. Smith spins inside. He's going to be short of the first down. That's going to bring up an early 4th down situation for Talladega around midfield, and I don't think they're going to even waste the time of lining up for the punt. They're going to go for this 4th and short. Yeah, here, it's early in the 3rd quarter.
No decision at all. You got to keep this drive going if you want some hope of getting back into this ball game. And we've seen a couple fake punts, but on 4th down, they're going to hand it off, and
he's not going to get there.
Turnover on downs.
That's Christopher Carter along with Bam Brooks on the stop. It's going to be a turnover. Oh, wait. Are we going to say that's not a turnover? They're going to call it.
That's definitely should be. We'll see what kind of spot they give them.
And we're going to have an old school measurement here. Going to run those chains out.
Yeah. I
mean, that ball
I don't know what is really the measure. We can see where the ball is.
And, Chris, that ball is on the Talladega side of the 50-yard line. The chains are on the Booker T. Washington side of the 50-yard line, and they're actually not going to measure that. They're going to call it a 1st down, and
wow.
Sometimes 1 + 1 does not equal 2 when it comes to playing football on Friday nights.
Not understanding that at all. Like you said, Al, the 1st down marker is on the opposite side of the line that we can all clearly see. But nevertheless, here at home, they're going to get that call, and Coach Austin does not look too happy about that. But let's see if that'll give this defense some motivation here to make a big play.
It's 1st and 10 for Stevenson. Working out of the shotgun, gonna hand off. Nope, he fakes it. Smith keeps it around the right side, and he is brought down quickly on the play. That's number 50, Caleb Kendrick.
Yeah, good job
on
of
the
Kendrick,
tackle.
just grabbing onto the quarterback, reaching out, quick quarterback, but the big guy gets a hand on him, gets those big paws on him, and brings him down for a short gain.
Gonna bring up a 2nd and 7 for the Tigers. 8:50 to play here in the third quarter. Talladega down by 13. Stevenson gets the snap, got a man in motion. It's going to be a flag, and that's going to be a false start against the Tigers.
So that'll back the Tigers up another 5 yards. Be 2nd and 13 here. A little over 8 minutes to go in this third quarter.
Shotgun formation. Stevenson rolls out to his left. Quick dump off. That's going to be Smith on the reception, and he is going to be very close to a first down. Hey, let's see if they give it to him, Chris.
Hey, I wouldn't be surprised the way they've been spotting and marking the ball here, but he will be short. It's going to bring up a 3rd and short. So unless my eyes are playing tricks on me, that should not be a first down.
So it's going to be 3rd and 1 for the Tigers. Shotgun formation once again. Stevenson going to hand off to Smith. Smith breaks the tackle in the backfield, and he fights forward towards that first down marker, and Dylan Purter, Bam Brooks. And that looks like number 9 once again. Ja'Cory Fort are going to meet him at the first down marker, but he's going to pick up the first down, Chris.
Yeah, that time I think he got it out. He was met right there at the line. They're going to give him the forward progress for the first down. Tough run in there at the end. Had a chance to bring him down before he got to that first down marker, but the drive will continue for the Talladega Tigers.
Yeah, the Golden Eagle defense got good penetration that time. They just could not bring down Mr. Smith in the backfield. And now they're going to go under center. Quick handoff to number 5, and he's going nowhere fast. Going to lose about 2 on the carry. And it's that guy again, number 53, Christopher Carter, wreaking havoc in the run game.
I love the way CC is playing. I know I said it earlier today, but, hey, unselfish guy, both sides of the ball. Coach said we need you to play O-line this year, no problem. We always knew he was a wrecking force on that D-line, though, and I think that's where he does his best work.
2nd down and 10 for the Tigers. That's going to be number 5, Moten, motioning out, empty formation for Stevenson. He gets the shotgun snap. He wants to throw. He's going to roll to his left. He's running, and it looks like we got a hold right there. No flag on the play. And so Stevenson, the lefty, rolls out to his left. He's going to be very close to another first down for the Tigers. And I think Dylan Purter is feeling like he got held on that last play. Nevertheless, it will be 3rd and short once again for Talladega. Third down and short once again for the Tigers. Stevenson looking to put a drive together here. He's approaching the red zone of the Golden Eagles. We got a lot of shifting going on. He's in the backfield with Moten, and he gets the snap, hands off to Moten. No, it's another fake, and Stevenson makes a nifty move, but he's hit hard by Cameron Cole, the junior linebacker.
Yeah, good play by Cam right there to blow that play up, and quarterback thought he had a little crease for a second. Cole says otherwise. It's going to bring up 4th down, and the Tigers are going to.
And we might have an injury on the field for Talladega. That might be the quarterback, Stevenson, who took a hard shot on that last play, and he's going to hop on the back of his teammate. And Moten carries his quarterback off the field.
And while we got a break in the action, we are away from Edward Bernie Patrick Stadium tonight. But we want to acknowledge Coach Edward Bernie Patrick, who is being inducted into the Tuskegee University Hall of Fame. congratulations, Coach. Wish we could be there, but we are here on the road taking care of business, bringing you this game, watching the Golden Eagles, but certainly well-deserved. I know a lot of people in Tuskegee are at that event tonight and want to give a special shout-out to Coach. And, hey, maybe he'll be watching this later tonight. He keeps up with the Golden Eagles for sure. But big congratulations in order to all of the people inducted into that Tuskegee Hall of Fame tonight.
4th and 1 for the Tigers. Stevenson hands it off to Moten, and Moten has room to run. He's got the first down and more inside of the Golden Eagle 15-yard line, and this time Moten is slow to get up. After he picked up the big yardage on 4th and 1, picks up the first down, but he is on the grass right now with an injury as Dylan Purder made the tackle from behind, tried to get that football, and looks like Moten might have tweaked something on that last play, so we'll get another injury timeout. 5:38 to go in the third quarter. Score still 13-0. Golden Eagles on the road this evening. As you mentioned earlier, Chris, going to be on the road again next weekend, next Friday night in Tallahassee to take on their former coach, L.A. O'Neal, in Hot O'Brien Stadium.
Oh, yeah, and you can't help but circle that one at the beginning of the season. Last year, game filled with a lot of emotion, and Golden Eagles were able to edge out their old coach at home. And, hey, Coach O'Neal certainly would like to get a win at home, and I think these Golden Eagles are not going to make that easy for him coming into Hot O'Brien Stadium. Like I said previously, we will not be broadcasting you that game live, but it will be available on Tallahassee's network on YouTube. So check that game out there. We will be there in the stadium cheering on the Golden Eagles.
And the running back for Talladega, Moten, is going to exit the field with a bottle of mustard and a bottle of water. So it looks like he might have just been cramping after that last play. So good to see he's okay. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Tigers. New quarterback into the game. He's going to hand off to Smith. Smith breaks the tackle, but he will not get past Mr. Carter.
There he is again, Al.
And that's going to bring up 2nd down and about 3 yards on that last play before Christopher Carter got his hands on the tailback. The new quarterback in the game once again is Young. And he's going to go under center with Smith in the backfield behind him. Ace formation here for the Tigers. Going to hand off to Smith, and he's got nowhere to go. Hit immediately by number 5, Jalen Fitzpatrick, the senior linebacker for the Golden Eagles, Chris.
Yeah, Fitzpatrick blows that play up in the backfield, meeting the man in the hole. And, hey, I like the way he fills those holes, coming in there making big plays. Fitzpatrick looks like a linebacker out there, Al.
Yeah, it brings up 3rd and 10 after the loss of 3 on that last play. Young gonna be under center here, 3rd and long. Handoff, no, it's a play action fake, and Fitzpatrick can't get a hold of Young. Young out to the right side, he's running for the pylon, and he is decked by Marquez Daniel. He had about a foot of a height advantage there on that quarterback, and he puts a good shot on him, but Marquez Daniel is now headed to the sideline. He might have gotten a stinger there from the little fella.
Yeah, it looks like Fitzpatrick is slow getting up as well. Number 5, and the BTW training staff will come out. Coach Austin will come take a look at him. A lot of guys been cramping here, and that looks to be the case there with Fitzpatrick. So, hey, it's September, but we've got some heat still out here. So we've seen a lot of guys cramping up, and they'll throw out the pickle juice. to Fitzpatrick and make sure that Daniel's okay as well over there on the sideline. So we will pause here for the injury timeout. Chris Lee, along with Al Lee, 3 Lee, Preston Robinson, Darius Lee, and Roy Evans here on the production crew. We got a full stack deck for you. We got 2 cameras and instant replay, looking to improve the broadcast a little bit every time we bring it to you. And it's certainly been a pleasure so far. We started this journey last year bringing you Golden Eagle football on Friday nights, and we want you to continue to support it, share, make some comments, let some people know that you're listening live with Chris Lee and Al Lee here on the Golden Eagle Football Network. And they're still attending to Fitzpatrick there on the field. Again, it looks to be a cramp, so hopefully nothing more serious than that. They're stretching that out. You know, it's easy to say not more serious than that, but when you got that leg cramping out, it is not a good feeling.
No, it's not, but, you know, you get it stretched out, get some electrolytes in you, and, you know, you keep on pushing.
So that'll give both teams a little time to regroup and get it together here. We got a big 4th down coming up when we return to action, about 4th and 1, as the quarterback was stopped right before he got to that 1st down marker. So let's see if this Golden Eagle defense can hold them here. Seen a lot of promise stopping the run. And I heard Coach Austin say at halftime, we stop the run, we win the ball game. So be a good test certainly here on 4th and 1. And good to see Fitzpatrick back on his feet. He's being helped off the sideline. So once again, let's hope everything is okay. Appears to be a cramp, but they're going to make sure nothing more serious going on than that, as Talladega will come back onto the field. 4 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter, 4th and 1. Quarterback under center for the Tigers. He's going to take the snap, hand it off, and looks like he will get the 1st down, but will be stopped short of the goal line. That's going to bring up 1st and goal on the 1-yard line. And they will try to punch it in here, and we've got another Golden Eagle that goes down, looks to be cramping. It's going to be Cameron Cole there over near the Booker T. Washington sideline. And hey, the cramp bug is certainly affecting the Golden Eagles right now. Got to stay hydrated out there.
.340 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Yeah, you're right, Chris. A few Golden Eagles have gone down, and a couple of Tigers also on this drive. As a humid September night here in Talladega is catching up to these guys a little bit. We still got Daniel on the sideline as well for the Golden Eagles. It's going to be 1st and goal when we resume action here in Talladega. 13-0 is your score.
Well, we got a big ball game in Tuskegee tomorrow night. And yes, we said that correctly. Tomorrow night, the Golden Tigers will take on the Central State Marauders for the first ever night game in Clevelle Abbott Memorial Stadium. We are looking forward to football under the lights tomorrow night in Tuskegee.
Yeah, we'll come right back to that in a second. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Tigers. It's going to be Young under center. He's going to hand off to his big tailback, number 26, and it's going to be a touchdown, Talladega. That's Dukes on the carry and the touchdown. So they're going to pull it into within 7 points.
So the shutout will come to an end for the Golden Eagles as the Tigers punch it in there.
And they will send out their place kicker to try to make this a 6-point game here with 3:24 left to go in the third quarter. It's going to be number 48 or 46, Johnson. Here's the snap, the hold, and it is going to be
no good.
And no good. Cam Tatum was mighty close to blocking that one.
So that is a significant miss here, as the Golden Eagles have missed one earlier as well. That'll remain an 8-point game here, 13-6, 3 minutes and 24 seconds left in the third quarter. Golden Eagles still have the lead, but the shutout has been ended here late in the third, as they'll be set to receive the football.
One-score ball game, and the home team looking to keep the momentum going here after a very long drive to start the half, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, extremely long drive there. Over 8 minutes off the clock. A lot of running the ball. We saw a quarterback go out, so the Tigers certainly have preferred to run the ball anyway, but that might have changed the game plan to 100% run there on that drive. Golden Eagles, when we've scored quickly. Let's see how we respond. And Daniel seems to be back doing pretty good. He's dancing back there, and they're going to kick it short. Kick's going to end up in Daniel's hand still, but they're going to blow it dead. Not sure what happened there. They're going to throw a flag. And what's happening here, Al?
Going to be a delay of game on the kicking team.
So the kicking team might have gotten saved that time, Al, by the whistle. They were not trying to kick it to Marquez Daniel. Somehow it ended up in his hand still, and he was looking to head the other way, but the play was blown dead, and they're going to re-kick it.
Yeah, they tried to go with a bit of a somewhat of a onside kick there. Looked like that ball might have been headed out of bounds, but it was scooped up by Daniel, but the delay of game stops the play before it gets started. So here's Johnson gonna kick this one sky left, and it heads out of bounds and lands near the cheerleaders of Talladega High School. So a kick out of bounds, gonna give the Golden Eagles good field position here to start their first drive, believe it or not, of the third quarter. They lead by a touchdown here on the road. And Chris, you mentioned tomorrow night we will have some Golden Tiger football night game, evening game at Clevelle Abbott Memorial Stadium. And that game will feature a couple of former Golden Eagles on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, it's great to see the Golden Eagles transfer their talents and stay local, making impacts for the Golden Eagles, for the Golden Tigers, rather. We saw E.J. Hall make some big catches and some big plays last week in the Red Tails Classic, and of course, the All-American Michael King looking to add to his resume.
And you know what? We're going to kick this one once again, Chris. It's
Here we go again. And
Something tells me the Golden Eagles really want to get a return set up for one of their big playmakers on this kickoff return team. So we're going to get this sorted out. This penalty will bring Johnson back out for the Tigers for a third kick. So this time the call is offsides against the receiving team. So we'll get another kick here, and I don't think he's going to try to send it deep. Looks like he wants to try to keep it.
And, hey, better watch out there. We'll be kicking it again. Needs to be some movement from the kicking team, but they will kick it off. They will send it back out of bounds. So, and can't say I blame Coach for Talladega keeping that ball out of the hands of Daniel. And let's see if we'll have another re-kick or will the Golden Eagles get the drive started.
I think they'll be getting this ball around the 35-yard line. So, not the worst thing in the world for Talladega as they come out on defense after a variety of kickoffs there. Here's Kit in at quarterback. Got Woods in the backfield with him. He's going to hand it off to Woods, and he looks for some running room inside, but he will not find any. And he's brought down by a trio of Tiger defenders. And that was number 53, Kelly, leading the charge, along with 56, Green.
You know, as exciting as this pass offense is for the Golden Eagles, I'd like to really see us establish the run and run at will here. Had a couple good ones, but, you know, I'd like to see us push this smaller defensive line down the field, chew up some clock, and assert our dominance on this defense.
2nd and 8 for Kit and the Golden Eagles. It's going to be a little misdirection handoff to Daniel, who makes a spin move. He's down the sideline. Here's Marquez Daniel. He's to the 30, 20, 10. Touchdown, Golden Eagles.
Wow.
No flags on the field.
What a play by Marquez Daniel. It's not often we say wow. It's all kind of another day at the office for Mr. Daniel, but the balance that he just displayed to be 6'6" was amazing there, to stay on his feet. And I think that's what a lot of people want to see. Get the ball in his hand and let him do the rest. Daniel takes it around in for about, how many yards was that, Al? About 65 yards there?
Yeah, it was enough. And Marquez Daniel got it, made a impressive acrobatic spin move, as you see on the replay. And he takes it in for 6. Not only can he go up top and get it, but he can show some fancy footwork and some speed down the sideline. And he takes it in for 6 to increase the lead to 19-6 here, 2:19 to go. Here's the extra point attempt. It's up, and it is no good. So Bedgood can't connect on the extra point. But the Golden Eagles will take a 13-point lead here, 2:19 to go in the third quarter after the huge play on the end around to Marquez Daniel.
Hey, I said we needed to establish the run. I was talking about a little ground and pound, but Daniel said I'll establish this run game all by myself on the end around. Great run, great play call, and like I said, Al, we want to see more calls like that. Let's get the ball in the playmakers' hands. Not too many people that can stop the speed of this team. Daniel just one of them, but of course the notable speedster there. And just like that, Golden Eagles back up by 2 scores as Bedgood will line it up to kick it off. Once again, want to shout out to the BTW faithful over on our away side in the stadium. Traveling a long way tonight to support this team, but we've seen us travel well here in recent years, and tonight no different. For those of you all joining us here live on YouTube, got a good football game for you going on. Golden Eagles in control right now as Bedgood will kick it deep. Good kick by Bedgood. It's taken around the 10, and he does not get back to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, great coverage right there. J.D. Henderson on the stop.
He looks like he gets to about the 21 there. So good coverage for the Golden Eagles. Good kick by Bedgood. And the Golden Eagle defense will come out.
And I think Coach Dorsey's telling Curry right there, just let that one go in the end zone. They did gain a yard or so than they would have had, a yard or so more than they would have gotten on the touchback, but not without cost as J.D. Henderson comes down and delivers the huge hit on the kickoff coverage. Going to bring up a 1st and 10. And that's going to be Young back at quarterback for the Tigers. He gets the snap, shotgun. Going to hand it off to Moten, and he's got nowhere to go once again. And that's going to be big number 55 on that stop. And we've got a flag on the field.
Yeah, that's going to be Cameron Brown, number 55. Good stop there. And let's see what the call is. That's going to be a 15-yard penalty, personal foul against the Talladega Tigers. So they will back them up another 15 yards.
Probably going to be half the distance on that penalty. Going to put them around the we'll call it the 12-yard line. So now we're going to get Smith into the game at quarterback. He takes the shotgun snap. He rolls to his left, throws it out, has a receiver. It's complete to number 14, Story, on the reception.
Good tackle out in space by Bam Brooks. Grabbed him by the shoestrings and prevents a bigger gain there.
It's going to be 3rd and long for the Tigers. They huddle up and break the huddle with 15 on the play clock. We're approaching a minute left into the 3rd quarter. And we're going to get a flag. Looks like it's going to be a false start. Oh, nope. Going to be offsides against the defense. So they'll move 5 yards closer to the first down marker. And it's going to take a 3rd and 10 into a 3rd and 5. So one thing I know Coach Austin is not going to be pleased about is the amount of penalty yards that the Golden Eagles have accumulated tonight, Chris.
No, not going to be happy about that at all, but I will say it looks like they've gotten the personnel a little bit better tonight. Haven't seen any flags for illegal participation. So that's a bright spot here
Smith
after the bye week.
He is going to be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. That looked like Jalen Fitzpatrick leading the charge on the stop that time, and it's going to bring up 4th and 5. No gain on that last play, and Johnson will be out to punt for the Tigers as the clock ticks down to 0 here in the third quarter. So that's going to be it. Golden Eagles with a 13-point lead heading into the fourth quarter. We're going to flip sides of the field, and we're going to see perhaps a punt. Never can be too sure with these guys, but it's going to be 4th and 5. They got the punt team out there. Both teams going to get ready for a fourth quarter battle here. BTW, the visiting team, would love to go home with their first win of the season.
Talladega will show punt there. I think they knew that clock was expiring, so doesn't mean too much. We've seen them go for it and fake it, I should say, a couple times here tonight. They're going to need 2 touchdowns, so can't rule out just straight up going for it either here, although they're deep into their own territory. But nevertheless, good opportunity for the Golden Eagles to go ahead and start to put these Tigers away if they can get a stop here. But it does look like, again, they will at least show that they will be punting here. But if I know Coach Austin like I know him, he's going to be playing it pretty safe here, looking for the fake.
Yeah, once again going with Daniel and Purter standing around their own 45-yard line.
It's going to be important that we watch the ball here. Certainly do not want to jump off sides with just 5 yards to go before the first down. And hey, you see Woods, he's going to keep that area in check, looks like, in front of the first down marker in case they try anything fishy.
Yeah, one thing you want to do here if you're Jaden Woods is make sure that Johnson's going to punt this football. The last thing you want to do is get to running back, holding your guy up, and the punter can just run for those free 5 yards. So here's the snap, and the snap is bobbled, but it's going to be off and away. Daniel lets the ball hit the grass.
Daniel does a good job getting away from the football. Looked like Purefoy was getting a little too close for comfort for me, but they don't touch it. They do the smart thing and clear away from that football, and that's going to give Kit an opportunity to come out and march his troops down the field. I'll say it again, Al. Let's establish the run here on this drive. 11 minutes and some change to go. But if we can eat off some clock here and end up the drive punching it in, I think we'll be in good shape here in the fourth quarter.
Indeed, Chris, and Kit will come out. He's got Woods in the backfield, Jalen Price and Ray Minor to the near side. He's got Quez up top. Shotgun snap. Woods going to shift sides here. Here's the shotgun snap, and we got a false start against the Golden Eagles, so we're going to have to mark them back 5 more yards before we get this drive going. It'll be 1st and 15.
Yep, another penalty there, Al. You mentioned earlier, Coach Austin not going to be happy about the free yards you give away. Will make it a little tougher to get to that first down marker, but nothing we can't handle. 1st and 15 now.
Yeah, same formation for the Golden Eagles here. Woods in the backfield with Kit. Kit gets the snap, and we've got another flag.
Looks like another false start, but Golden Eagles are pointing to the other side, but another false start for the Golden Eagles, so that's 2 in a row. 1st and 20 now. And when you got a lead, sometimes penalties and turnovers are the only way that you can give your opponent a slither of hope. So we want to cut that out so these Tigers don't think that they could even have a chance of coming back here today.
Yeah, I think some of the offensive linemen for the Golden Eagles were letting the officials know that the D-line of the Tigers might have been barking out some fake signals right there. So something to watch out for. But it's going to be 1st and 20. Golden Eagles backed up inside their own 20. Here's Kitt, backs to pass, has a man left side. It's going to be Woods. He makes a move, tries to slither free. He does, and he's going to end up picking up about 9 or 10 yards. He was along the right side of the field, and Woods showing off that fancy footwork once again. He's a tough tackle for a defender in space, Chris.
Yeah, he is an exciting player. Like I mentioned earlier, he got to that end zone week 1 and looking to get back there again. He does get him back to the original line of scrimmage. So good job of Woods of salvaging that play, gaining 10 yards, and it'll bring up 2nd and 10, a lot more manageable than 20 to go here.
3 receivers set for Kitt. He's got the snap, wants to pass. He's looking deep down the right sideline, and it's going to be too high for Ray Minor to bring in. He wanted Minor on the quick comeback route, and they couldn't connect on that last pass.
Yep, that one might have been complete if he was throwing the number 4, but a little too tall there for number 2, Ray Minor. One of the most sure-handed receivers on this football team, but could not climb the ladder for that one. 3rd and long for the Golden Eagles.
Here's Kitt rolling to his left this time. He's under pressure. He avoids it. He's going to dump it off to his tight end, Cam Tatum, and Tatum is going to be immediately knocked down and out of bounds. And it's a pickup of about 2 or 3 on the play, but it's going to bring up a 4th down for the Golden Eagles. So nice job by Kitt avoiding the initial pressure, dumps it off to his safety valve at tight end, but they're going to be well short of the first down that time. And the Golden Eagles will be forced to send the punting unit back onto the field.
Yeah, haven't seen the punting unit too much today, but let's hope we can get one back deep. We've seen the power that Bedgood has displayed in that leg punting the football, and it can be a weapon when you get yourself in a jam and you can flip the field back on them. So let's hope that he can do just that coming up here. 9 minutes and 50 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Booker T. Washington Golden Eagles have the lead 19-6. I'm Chris Lee along with Al Lee, bringing you Golden Eagle football on this Friday night from Talladega County, Talladega, Alabama. This is region play, Al.
Yeah, we're getting down to it. These are the games that matter. You want to start building some momentum in September and October, and hope you're still able to be playing on into November and December. Keep that season going. So Bedgood will be back to punt it. It's going to be Taylor back deep for Talladega at returner. It's a decent kick from Bedgood, going to get a good bounce.
Great bounce.
And it's going to be downed at the 31-yard line by Dylan Purter.
Hey, so good job there by Bedgood, flipping the field. Comes in and does his job. Now it'll be up to the Golden Eagle defense here to stop this attack from Talladega.
Yeah, defense hasn't given up much today. They had that long drive to begin the second half. Gave up a big play towards the end of the first half, but other than that, defense has been pretty solid. 6 points allowed so far in this ball game.
So is that Young still out there at quarterback?
That's going to be number 10, Young, at quarterback. And they're going to shift this time once again. Young goes under center. Gonna hand off right side and nowhere to go. That's Christopher Carter and number 3, Jerome Jones on the stop. Tigers gonna lose about 4 on that one, and we've got another Tiger. That's gonna be the ball carrier, Taylor, down on the field with the injury. Carter and Jones were there immediately. Had that one sniffed out from go.
Yeah, Carter really living back there in that backfield tonight, bringing a lot of pressure, making it tough. And we've got another Tiger on the field. Hope he's okay, but man, Carter put a big lick on him that time. This is a tough sport. Looks like the young man is gonna be okay. He sits up. I think he might have just gotten the wind knocked out of him that time. Great defensive stop there for the Golden Eagles. And while we've got a break in the action, I want to give a shout out to our father, Frank Lee. A lot of people been asking about him. He suffered an accident last week, but he is doing much better at home, recovering and resting. So I want to give a shout out to him. I know he wants to be at the game tomorrow, but we'll be watching the Golden Eagles from home, Golden Tigers from home.
Second down and long for the Tigers. Young gonna be at quarterback. Got Moten and Smith in the backfield. Working from under center. Takes the snap. Gonna be a play action pass, and he's gonna be almost sacked by number 10, Bam Brooks. He got that one away just in time. Bam Brooks was bringing him to the ground. And I guess there was a receiver in the area because he just threw that one anywhere he could to avoid being sacked. I think the closest guy to that football was DJ Washington, and it might have hit him in the legs on that play. It's going to be 3rd and long for the Golden Eagles.
Yeah, he had to get rid of it. He had that little French bulldog on his leg. Bam Brooks applying major pressure there. Good job from the linebacker.
3rd down and 13 for Talladega. Young play action pass. He's back. He's got time. He throws right side, and it's going to be incomplete. He wanted to find his receiver, number 14, Story, but Jerome Jones was all over him that time. And it's going to be incomplete, and it's going to bring up a 4th down once again for Talladega. Johnson will come out to punt. Daniel and Purter standing around midfield for the return.
Hey, you got to say it once again. Got to watch the fake. Talladega down 2 scores here. A little over 8 minutes to go. And seems like these punting situations have been some of their biggest plays of the game. But they are going to kick it this time. Not the best punt this go-round. But it does take a good bounce. And Daniel thought about picking it up off the hop, but wisely gets away from it. And hey, Henderson got a little close to that one as well. Hey, I guess I'm old school. I want to get all the way away from those punts when they're bouncing around like that. But fortunately, nothing crazy happened right there, and we will retain possession and take over on about the 34-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Golden Eagles.
8:33 left in this ball game.
And you can hear the marching aristocrats, ball and parlay. A signature 4th quarter tradition here for the Golden Eagles.
Here's Kit at quarterback, Daniel in motion. And the play is blown dead. It's going to be a timeout by Talladega, as Coach Dorsey did not like what he saw.
Yeah, we saw Daniel coming in motion there. I wonder, was he going to get that football? Whether he was or he wasn't, he had everybody in this stadium's attention coming across the field, and that's what kind of weapon he is. Whether he gets the ball or not, you got to respect where he is on the football field and account for that, which a lot of times opens opportunities for his other teammates to make big plays.
Indeed, definitely has a lot of gravitational pull on the football field, especially when you've been making the kind of plays that he's made tonight. So definitely has eyes on him wherever he goes on the field for the defense. It's going to be 1st and 10, and Jeremiah Kitt looks like he's getting a bit of a equipment adjustment with the help of the official there. And Daniel in motion once again. Here's the snap to Kitt. He's going to fake it to Daniel, keep it for himself. Here's Kitt. He's got room to run. And we've got a flag on the field, and not the smartest play behind the play. And it's going to negate a great run there by Jeremiah Kitt. Holding and going to go against the Golden Eagles. Going to bring this one back.
Man, every time Kitt takes off with the football, it's just kind of that feeling that it's just a matter of time that he's going to break a big one. He gets upfield in a hurry. Some of the quickest feet on the team from an athletic standpoint, and when you got that kind of athlete playing quarterback, it certainly adds an element to the offense, but you can't hold, so.
Yeah, instead of 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line, we're going to get a 1st and 20 from about the 26. So like I mentioned before, the Coach Austin can't be pleased with the amount of penalties against the Golden Eagles tonight. So something to look out for going forward. Here's the snap to Kitt. He rolls to his right. He throws across the middle, and this one is going to be dropped by Marquez Daniel, and he took his eyes off of that one. He saw a lot of green grass on all sides of him and just lost focus for a bit there on that play, and it's going to bring up a 2nd down and long after the incompletion.
So Daniel showing that he is human. We don't see that often. Second down and long for the Golden Eagles. And he's beating himself up about that one because, like you said, Al, he saw a lot of field in front of him to turn on the Jets if he would have made that catch.
And we're going to get a timeout here by Coach Austin and the Golden Eagles. 7:52 remains in this ball game, so the Golden Eagles are trying to close out this game. They're up 13, but Coach Austin and the Golden Eagle offense, they want to put the nail in the coffin here on the road in their first game of region play. 2025 season. Second-year coach DeAndre Austin looking for the first win of this season.
Yeah, this region is not going to be easy. This is certainly just the first test, but got Tallahassee next week. Bullitt County looking strong this year. St. James will come see us, and got Mumford for homecoming. And we'll also have to go on the road to Cleveland County. So,
2nd down. Motion by Daniel. He's back out there. He gets short reception and gets upfield for about 6 yards before he's brought down. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down and long for the Golden Eagles. And you're right, Chris, tough region to be in where you know each team is going to come ready to play every Friday night, so no easy games on the schedule.
And the team I forgot about was Hanley. That's never an easy opponent, but they will come see us this year. And
dangerous pass there by Kit.
Yeah, dangerous across the body. I think he thought he was going to fake out the defender with the eyes. Almost a little no-look pass across the body, but usually not a good idea to go back across the body as a quarterback. And fortunately, he does not pay with a turnover with that decision, but Golden Eagles live to see another down, but they will bring out the punter here on 4th and 12.
Yeah, almost a very acrobatic interception by Talladega right there. Defender got a hand on it.
So that'll bring back Micah Bedgood once again to do the punting chores for the Golden Eagles. Got a good punt off last time. Did not see him in the first half, but he's come in the second half and showed us that he can be a weapon. And this one not as deep, but great bounce on the punt. Amazing bounce there, and he makes up for the shorter kick with a good bounce. And once again, he comes in and does his job. That one was not as pretty, but maybe even more effective. That'll push them back to their own 25-yard line is where this drive will start for the Tigers.
Yeah, great bounce, as you mentioned, on that last punt. It took a very strange bounce back towards the field and rolled all the way back to the 25. So very effective kick there by the senior, Michael Bedgood, the all-around athlete for the Golden Eagles.
Yeah, we saw Bedgood come in late in the game, week 1, playing quarterback. So he certainly is an all-around athlete. First down, they're going to hand it off, and that's going to be
it's going to be Bam Brooks.
Bam Brooks with the tackle. That's going to be number 20 on the run for the Tigers.
And the Tigers, once again, are going to go to Smith, the part-time tailback, part-time quarterback. They're just playing offense out there right now, trying to look for a spark here. They're down 13.
Yeah.
Time's running out. It's 6 minutes and 10 seconds to go in this ball game. And Smith in at quarterback alongside number 20 Turner. They've got Taylor in motion. Smith looking over to the left side. He's got a completion. This time to Story, who catches it and falls down to the ground. Pickup of about 4 yards on that last play. So nice little pitch and catch, short yardage. Going to bring up a third and short here for the Tigers, and we're going to get a timeout on the field, Chris.
Yeah, Talladega Tigers have not wanted to pass much this ball game, but we're at the point of the evening where they really have no choice if they want to stop that clock and try to get in the end zone. So opportunities for this talented Golden Eagles secondary. If they can make a play on the ball in the air, you don't see them tested that much because they are extremely dangerous. But looks like the Tigers will be in that desperation mode where they're going to have to throw the ball around a little bit. But let's try to get a stop here on 3rd down. Wouldn't be surprised maybe if they tried to run it here. Get a little closer to the sticks, and no matter what happens, we know they're going for it on 4th.
Here's a shotgun snap to Smith. He does want to throw. He's rolling to his right, throws it, and it's going to be incomplete. Jerome Jones on the defense.
Oh, yeah, Jones, good play there.
he had the receiver blanketed right there, and there was no way for the receiver to make the catch. And it's going to bring up a 4th down for the Tigers. They'll obviously go for it here. Down 13, under 6 minutes to play. So, Golden Eagle fans, we've got 4th down and about 5 here. 4.5.
Good discipline.
Tigers try to draw the Eagles off sides, no avail. And Smith
and that's going to be a delay game. So good job, good discipline by the Golden Eagles, not jumping off sides. Tigers went with the hard count, but not able to get the snap off. That's going to bring up 4th down. And Al, are they going to bring out the punter here? Looks like punting team will show that they're coming onto the field once again. I don't know if that delay of game was intentional, trying to draw them off sides, Al, but
they
I don't know about that.
Do have their punting unit on the field, and we'll see how they choose to go about this situation. 4th down and 9. Here's the snap to Johnson. He indeed punts it. It's a high kick. Hits around the 41-yard line. This time the Golden Eagles do get away from it, and it's going to be downed at the 40-yard line by the Tigers. So 5:18 left to go in the 4th quarter. Golden Eagles have the lead 19-6. And they're going to look to put together a little 4-minute offense here and close this game out, Chris.
Yeah, a lot of faith in that defense there, punting the ball. They had an opportunity to go for it, 5 yards to gain, but they'll put the trust in their defense to try to get a stop, which has not been easy.
.518 remaining. And gonna hold it down here solo for a second. First and 10 for the Golden Eagles. Daniel in motion, gonna take the handoff, and he cannot get going this time on the jet sweep. Kit handed it off and turned into a blocker immediately, but it'll be no gain on the play. 2nd down and 10 for the Golden Eagles. 4 minutes and 49 seconds to go in the ball game. Kit, he's got Woods in the backfield with him. Double tight end look right now with Washington and Tatum. And the handoff is going to go to Woods. Woods looking for room, and he makes a nice cut up the field, and he's going to pick up about 6 yards there up into about the 46-yard line. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down, and let's call it 5. For the Golden Eagles. We are now under 4 minutes to go. Golden Eagles looking to close this one out and capture their first win of the season. 19-6 your score. Kit in the shotgun once again. He's going to hand it off to Woods. Woods cuts it up the field. He's dragging defenders, and he's got a 1st down. Look at Woods go. Crosses midfield, and the little guy dragging the big guys on the defensive line for a 1st down. So hard-nosed running there by Jaden Woods. It's a 1st down for the Golden Eagles. magnificent athletes on this Golden Eagle football team. Jaden Woods, the junior running back, getting the job done. And now we see the freshman running back, DJ Washington, in the backfield with Jeremiah Kitt. Woods going to move out into the slot. Jalen Price to the bottom of your screen. Here's the snap to Kitt. Handoff goes to DJ Washington, and he's tripped up around the line of scrimmage. Gonna fall forward for about 3 yards, and it's gonna bring up a 2nd down and 7, but more importantly, that clock continues to tick. 2.5 minutes to go in the ball game. Golden Eagles looking to close this one out. They've got a 13-point lead and the football. Hard to imagine them letting this one go here on the road. As we welcome Chris Lee back to the broadcast.
Yeah, our spotter had a bathroom break there, but we are back in action live. Handoff to DJ Washington.
And DJ falls forward for a few more yards. It's going to be 3rd and about 5 for the Golden Eagles. Timeout on the field with 1:58 left to go in this ball game.
Yeah, time on the side of the Golden Eagles now. This is the time you want to see that clock tick, 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 tick. What do you think about this game so far?
It's great.
It's great. Golden Eagles. How would you rate the performance from the Golden Eagle offense and defense tonight?
Very good.
And tough interview from the spotter. He's certainly enjoying this game.
Microphones.
He wants his own microphone here. Always a treat to see the Golden Eagles win. That ride home is a little bit better when the good guys win. So not over yet. 3rd and 5. We need to finish off this drive.
Quick toss here to Woods. He makes a man miss. Gets upfield, fighting again for extra yardage. He won't get to the 1st down marker, but he picks up about 3 more yards. It's going to be 4th down for the Golden Eagles. And I would imagine that
Microphones inside there. They're called stick-on microphones.
We're going to have to get him his own microphone. He's letting us know. You got to learn how to share headsets, son.
Yeah.
So the Marching Aristocrats having fun in the stands right now. They have sounded great this season. Want to give a shout out to them as well as our cheerleaders. Golden Eagles have done a great job all around representing. We saw them being presented the check from T-Mobile as they've advanced. Oh wait, we got our guest commentator back. What do you have to say so far about this performance from the Golden Eagles?
It does look like this game's almost over. 148.
148, keep going.
That's all I have to say.
We're going to work on getting some more words out of our young broadcaster next week. But as he mentioned, it is 1 minute and 48 seconds left in this ball game before we take it home.
big 4th down here for the Golden Eagles. Woods in the backfield with Kidd. He shifts sides, and we're going to get a flag on the play. Looks like a false start against the Golden Eagles. So it's going to put them 5 yards further away from the 1st down marker and takes a 4th and 2 to about a 4th and 7. So Coach Austin and the Golden Eagle coaching staff will adjust to that and get the play over to this offense. Golden Eagle offense operates without a huddle the majority of the time. They're going to get a quick conference over by the sideline before this 4th down snap.
Yeah, we like to move fast. A lot of times it makes it hard to get a lot of commentary between the plays, but I like the pace of this offense.
Here we go, 4th down for Kit. It's going to be a direct snap to Jaden Woods and a quick kick. This one goes high into the air and takes a very favorable Golden Eagle bounce. And DJ Washington trying to use a little wind to get it to go back even further, but a little quick kick there by Jaden Woods.
Hey, if anybody can make a little win, it might be Washington, the big 9th grader.
So Talladega will take over at their own 14.5-yard line. A minute and 30 seconds remaining in this ball game. And a quick word once again from 3 Lee.
Just wait 1 second. Not now.
1st and 10 for Talladega. Quarterback will roll out and look to pass. Has a man open, and that pass is complete for a 1st down before he's taken down by number 9. So Tigers not laying down just yet. Not a lot of time left, but
yeah, nice pitch
quickly.
Yeah, nice pitch and catch there from Smith to Story on the rollout pass, and got a 1st down there by the Tigers. A minute 14 to go. Smith at quarterback. Man in motion. Smith gets the snap. He's going to roll to his left this time. He's being chased. He's going to reverse his field. And once again, and he's going to throw this one out of bounds. Golden Eagle coaching staff looking for a flag for intentional grounding. They're not going to get it, as number 4, Curry, was a receiver in the area of the incomplete pass. 53 seconds remain on the clock. 2nd down and 10 for the Tigers. Still fighting here at home.
Yeah,
down 13.
A lot of fight out of this bunch, you know. Don't have the biggest roster. Think about 22 guys, so a lot of guys having to do a lot of different things, but they haven't given up yet.
Here's the snap, going to go to Smith. He rolls out to his right this time. He's looking, and he's going to be sacked by J.D. Henderson and DJ Washington. Excuse me, that was number 15 on the sack along with DJ Washington. That's Mitchell Brown, the senior linebacker. So Washington and Brown get the quarterback to the ground for the big-time sack. Going to bring up 3rd and long. Clock ticking down inside 20 seconds. Here's Smith. He wants to go to the right side. He's got a completion over to his guy, number 7. That's Taylor. He makes the catch, gets out of bounds. Going to be a few yards shy of the 1st down. Going to bring up 4th and short for the Tigers. 13.6 left to go in this ball game, Chris.
Yep, 13 seconds left, and as this game winds to an end, the Tigers have still not given up. They're looking to throw the ball, and they're going to throw it now. The ball's in the air. Bam Brooks going to get his hands on it, and he's hitting himself because he had an interception in his grasp, but not able to come up with that football off the tip. Good job, though, knocking it down. 4th and 4, and
it's going to be a turnover on
downs.
That's
a turnover on down. So that was 4th down.
Yeah,
that's
that ball was
tipped
at the line of scrimmage, and it almost landed right into the arms of Bam Brooks, and he had nothing but green grass in front of him. Nevertheless, the turnover does occur, and we're going to get a kneel down from the Golden Eagles here. 8.8 to go. And they're going to take the win here tonight on the road.
So victory formation for the Golden Eagles. Always good to end the game in that manner. Not the complete dominating performance that Coach Austin might have wanted to see, but nevertheless comes out with the 13-point victory. Good overall win. Defense played good. Offense showed signs of life tonight. And, of course, the big play was there. Marquez Daniel had a few big ones himself. Golden Eagles going to take this one tonight on the road at Talladega, 19-6. Great football game. Next week, Golden Eagles will be on the road once again at Tallahassee.
Yeah, big time rivalry game coming up next week. Always good to get a good win to boost the confidence of the guys, get the morale going. They're going to get in the film room, I'm sure, tomorrow, the next day, and see what they did good, see what they need to work on and correct. And they're going to have a tough road game next Friday in Tallahassee, Alabama, against the former head coach of the Golden Eagles.
Certainly will be a test. I'd like to see them go back to the lab this week and practice and try to cut out some of those penalty yards. But great job, Golden Eagles coming and doing something that's not easy, winning on the road. This is Chris Lee, along with Al Lee, 3 Lee, Preston Robinson, Darius Lee, and Roy Evans. We're signing out tonight from Tiger Stadium in Talladega, Alabama. This is the Golden Eagle Sports Network.